Welcome to part 2 of my freelance marketplace video tutorial. In this part of the tutorial, we're going to set up WordPress, we're going to install a theme and do all the necessary configurations for our website to work like the one I showed you in the first video. That is part 2. If you have not yet watched that video, go ahead and watch that video, part 2, part 1 of the whole series. With that being said, let's go ahead and set up WordPress. So this is WordPress. If you're not familiar with WordPress, let me use this opportunity to explain to you some of the basic things you need to know about WordPress. WordPress is a content management system. It's a platform we use to build websites without touching a single line of code. Most websites are powered by WordPress, and WordPress has a dedicated community that you can get all your questions answered if you run into problems. WordPress has been in existence for a very long time, and that means the community is going to be big and it's also going to be helpful to you. That is enough. Let's go over some of the things you need to know about your dashboard. To get access to your dashboard, you simply need to type WP admin and then enter your admin's credentials. Once you land on your dashboard, just like this, on top here we have your site name. When you hover on it, you should be able to click or visit your site by clicking on this link. Beneath we have dashboard, and that is what you are seeing right now. You can dismiss this notice here. If you want your dashboard to be clean, you can click here, screen option, and then turn off everything you see here to make your dashboard look a little bit cleaner. After that, we send it back to the top. Now we have a clean dashboard for us to work with. Next up, we have updates. Updates talk about your plugins, your WordPress, or any general update that need your attention. So when you click on update, you should see the update they are talking about. Maybe your WordPress core files need updating, so this is where you do the updating. Maybe if you also have other plugins that have run out of date, then you can click on updates and then update your WordPress plugins and themes inside here. Next up, we have post. You can equally write blog posts for your website. Hover on post and then click on all posts, and you should see all posts on your site. You can also add new posts here and then create categories and tags. We have media. Anything related to files, something like images, PDFs, or any other files can be found here. Next, we have pages. This is where you create new pages and see all your available pages on your site. We have comments. Users who leave comments on your site can be managed here. You can approve comments, you can decline comments, you can equally delete comments or do whatever you want to do with comments. Respond to comments here. Appearance. If you are looking to change the design, the style, or the color of your website, this is where you do that. We have something called themes, and themes are like scripts or softwares that are responsible for the look, the style, the feel of your website. We have plugins. Plugins are like softwares that you use to add extra functionalities to your site. We have users, and this is where you manage all your users on your site. We have tools, settings. Any general setting you need to do on your site, this way you do that. And then we have collapse menu. So this is a quick rundown on your dashboard, the things you need to know about your dashboard, and this video is to show you where to find what. All right, so I hope you are comfortable with your dashboard. The next thing we're going to be doing is to go to settings, and then we're going to permalinks and click on it. Permalinks talk about your links structure. Now if you pick plain as your permalink structure, that means your website is going to have some sort of ID attached to it. We don't want that. We want our links to be a clean link, or we want our links to be clean. If you also pick day and date, that means your links are going to have the day and date you created these links attached to them anytime you open your website. Almost 90% of websites use post name. So click on post name and then scroll down and then click on what? Save. That way your links structure will work normal. Good. Perma link structure updated successfully. Next up, go to pages and then go to all pages. Click on that. When you first install WordPress, it's going to come with its own pages. So let's delete them because we're going to be creating our own pages. Okay, good. Next up, go to plugins, go to install plugins, and make sure you delete all these things. All right, but first let's deactivate them. So if you want to deactivate a plugin, this is where you do that. Okay, so we're going to deactivate our plugins, and this is a bulk action. That means it's going to be applied to all of them. Click on apply and all our plugins will be deactivated. Okay, so right now they are already deactivated. That's what you're seeing, activate. Okay, none of them is active. So let's just delete them like this, and then we go to where? Delete. If you want to update your plugins, just click on what? Update, and all your plugins will be updated. You can equally update individual plugins by clicking on update now, and this plugin will be updated. But in this video, we don't need any of these plugins, so we're going to what? Delete all these what? Plugins. So just click on update and then confirm that yes, you want to delete these plugins. First plugin gone and second plugin gone as well. Good job. So now our WordPress dashboard is clean. There's yet one thing we have to do. So let's go to themes and click on themes. We are going to delete those themes that are not active. If you see customize here, it means that theme is active. So let's delete 1, 2. Okay, so click on it and then beneath there's delete. Just click on the delete and confirm that you want to delete it. It's gone. The second theme beneath, just click on delete and confirm that yes, you are sure of what you are doing. So wait, and that theme 2 is what? Gone. Now let's talk about themes. So I'll open my site. Let's open our website, and then I'll explain to you what themes do. So now, right now, the appearance of your site, the way your website looks now, is because of the what? 2023 theme that is installed. That's why your site looks like that. Now let me change a different theme and explain to you or prove to you that themes are responsible for changing the design or the style of your website. So let's just click on add new. Just scroll down, and all these things are themes. That means if you install and activate any of them, your site is going to take the look and style of that theme. So let's install 2017 theme. So wait for it to install. our theme is installed. The next thing you need to do after you install a theme is to activate it. So just click on activate to activate the theme. Once this theme is activated, our site is going to change in appearance. On top here, new theme activated. Now let's open our site again, reload it, and our look should change. I hope you are clear now. Themes are responsible for changing the appearance and the look of your site, and sometimes the functionality. So now we're going to build our freelance marketplace. What theme are we going to use to build our freelance marketplace? We have free themes, we have paid themes. If we search for a free theme here and we put freelance marketplace, freelance marketplace, and wait, the results we're going to get will not look closer to the one I just showed you on the demo, because the free themes are not of that good quality. Okay, even if you get one, it's not going to look like the one that I just showed you. So in this video, we're going to be using a paid and a premium theme developed by experienced web developers. After we acquire the script, we're then going to upload it onto our website to make it look like our demo site. So let me open our demo website in a new tab and then show you once again. So I'll open like this and type and then hit enter. And this is our website. This is the one we're going to be building. So the free themes will never get you something closer to this. That's why we're going to be using a premium theme to build our site. In the description of this video, you're going to see a link that says get theme here. Click on that link and you'll be taken to a page just like this. This is the theme we're going to be using to install on our WordPress website to make it look like my demo site, like this one here. All right, there's no need going through the features because that's what I guess showed you in the demo. That's part 1. So everything here, I covered everything here in my first video. That's part 1 of the series about proposals. All right, so if you are ready, go ahead and add this theme to cart. Right now it is on discount, so those of you who are interested should act now, because after the discount period it will go back to 7.9. all right, if you were to hire developers to build you a complete freelance marketplace, I can only imagine the amount you'll be paying web developers to design you this amazing website. All right, so order this, just add it to cart, purchase it. If you don't have account with Envato, create an account, purchase it, and then you'll be asked to download the zipped file. Once you download the zipped file, follow my next steps to install it on your WordPress website. So I'm going to order the script and then get to you on the other side. After you acquire the theme, it's going to look like this, okay, in a zip format. Right click on it and then click on extract files to extract the content that is in the folder. Okay, so after the extraction you should see something like this. Okay, so this is what we're going to be working with. We need this. We have a demo data, very important, documentation folder, licensing, and this is the core file. This is the one we're going to be uploading to WordPress to make our website work. Okay, and then we have child theme. For now, we're not going to be working with child, so let's forget of this one. So how do we get our scripts to WordPress? Please go to cPanel. So we're going to, once you land on your hosting, go to here, log into cPanel. So let's click on log in to cPanel. On top here, type file and click on file manager. Double click on public underscore HTML. Go to WP content. So just double click on WP content. Open the themes folder. So double click on it. This is where we are going to install or upload our theme, our script. Once you are there, click on upload. Once you land on this page, go back to your folder where you extracted your zipped. So let's go there, and we're going to grab our core file, and then we are going to drop it where? Here. So just drop it there and wait for this file to get uploaded onto your server. When the upload is successful, you will see this green bar indicating a successful upload. Just click on this link to go back to your directory. You can equally come here and then click on reload. But the one I want you to use is just click on this link, wait, and we will be taken to our team's directory, and here we are. This is the one we get uploaded. Okay, for it to work, you have to click on it once and then go to what? Extract, because right now it is in a zip format, and then we click on what? Extract files, and then we click on close, and then you can reload your page. Now here is it. After that, guess what? Delete the zip because it's no longer what? Needed. So I click on delete and then confirm that I want to skip the trash. I don't want it to be in trash because we are sure of what we are doing. So I just click on confirm and it is gone. So now let's go to our plugins page and then click on our dashboard and then click on themes, and our theme is successfully uploaded, and right now you can see it here. The only thing you have to do here is to just click on what? Activate. on top, you'll see new theme activated, but there are some required plugins we have to install for the theme to work normally or properly. So just click on begin installing plugins, and then click on your bulk action, and then here, and finally click on install and then apply. So this process is going to install all these plugins on your website. Okay, so wait, in total there are 8 plugins that are going to be installed on your site. So wait patiently for your plugins to install. All our 8 plugins have been installed successfully. Next up, we're going to activate them. So just scroll down, and here there is return to required plugins installer. Just click on that, and the site is to take us back to where we did the installation. We're again going to select all, and then this time we're going to activate all of them, and we'll click on apply this change to all our required plugins. So we wait patiently whilst they activate, and the following plugins were successfully activated, and this is a list of them. We are good to go. All right, so just reload your website, your dashboard, and then take notice of the left hand side. All right, so sorry, you are not allowed to access this page. Go back and click on close. Okay, so when you reload your page, you're going to see Elementor, all right, as the first welcome page. All right, if you also see an error, just click here to go back maybe 2 times, and then you'll be taken to a page like this. When you land on this page, just click on close. And we are again taken to our WordPress dashboard. If you still get an error, please type your site name /WP admin and hit enter again, and you should be taken to your dashboard just like this. Click on screen option, and then we are going to close Elementor overview, and then WooCommerce overview. After that, click on dismiss. Good job. Dismiss again. Excellent. So now all your features are here, your freelance features. These features, I will explain some of them after we set up the theme. Okay, because right now we are yet to set up the theme properly. Now let's take a look at how our website looks like after the installation of the theme. So I'll take you to our other tab, and when you reload your website, you're going to see something like this. All right, it means your theme, or you did the right work, or you did the right job. If you see something like this, congrats, you are on the right side. Okay, next up, we're going to install what we call demo content. All right, so just bear with me. Now this part of the video is sensitive. You need to pay close attention, close all distractions, and then watch closely. Okay, I'll take you back to our dashboard, and then we scroll down, and then hover on tools, and then we're going to import. So tools, we go to where import. So let's click on import. when the page is fully loaded, scroll down, and then there is something we call WordPress importer. We're going to install this. This is like a plugin. Okay, so just click on install now. And then click on run importer. You should see a page like this after you click on the run importer. Okay, next up, what we're going to do is go to your extracted or your files where you did your extraction. So go back to here, and then there's a folder called demo content. Double click on it, and this is the one we're going to be uploading through our WordPress importer. All right, so what we can do is back here and then click on choose file. So we're navigating our way to that folder. Okay, demo content, and then we click on the first one, this one, the XML file. Double click on it. Next, just click on upload file and import, and wait. Now, if you see something like sorry, there has been an error, the uploaded file exceeds the upload max file size in php.ini. Don't worry, it's a common problem with WordPress. Let's fix that. So how do we fix that? Go back to cPanel, and here type ini and click on multi-php ini editor. Select your domain name here. Just pick your domain name and then scroll down. Wait for it to load. After that, just scroll down to your max file size upload. All right, so the file we are uploading is more than 2 MB. That's where we are getting the error. Anything beyond 2 MB, we're going to get an error. So put something like 10 MB and then scroll down again and then click on apply. Good. Now let's go back to our import and then reload this page. Now we have to run the importer again because the file is not there. So we have to go back to click on import and then scroll down, click on run importer. And then we're going to again upload our file like we did, and then click on navigate to where you have the file, and then we pick it again. So double click and then click on upload file and import, and this time we should see a success message. And we are good to go. So the next thing we're going to be doing here is to click on select and pick your name. Click and pick this. So you do that for the rest of them. Pick. So we are assigning rules to this user. So click here. Do not omit any of them. Be careful here, okay? Then scroll again and then click, click, and finally pick. After that, click here, download, import file attachment, and click on what? Submit, and wait, okay? When the import is successful, you should see something like this. All done. Have fun. Just click on have fun. And we are taken to, or we are redirected to our dashboard. So this gets like a refresh. The next thing we will be doing is to go to where appearance. So let's go to appearance and then go to theme options. Let's click on theme options. Once you land there, scroll down. Just click on import export. After that, scroll back to the top and then click on import from clipboard. So just click there. Good. Now let's go back to our script where we open the demo and then click on what? Theme options. Just click on theme options, open it. Once you open it, please do not do anything extra. The only thing you're going to be doing is to press Ctrl A to select all. Do not mess with this code, okay? Ctrl A, Ctrl C to copy it. Go back to your WordPress dashboard and then we're going to what? Click on import from clipboard and then we're going to press Ctrl what? V, paste it. After that, click on import and wait, and on top click on OK. And settings imported successfully. Next, we need to install a plugin called Widget Importer and Exporter. To do so, scroll down, hover on plugins, and I click on Add New. On top here, search for widgets importer, like and then install the first one, okay, this one. So click on install, and then activate it. Once the plugin is activated, scroll down to tools, okay, and then click on widget importer and exporter. Click on it. After that, click here, copy and paste. All right, good. We're going to paste some code here. So where do we get this code? Locate your demo content folder. This is my folder. And then I have these files. Open widgets, okay? So open it. Open. Control A to copy everything. Control C. Control A to select all. Control C to copy everything. Go back and then paste that your content here, and then click on import widgets, and imported successfully. As you can see, everything is imported successfully. So we are done with that step. The next thing we're going to do now is to set up our home page, because right now if you open the site, it's not going to take us to our home page. So open our site in a new tab. This is how our site looks like right now. See, and our site is almost ready. See that? Let's go and set our homepage. So I'll take you back to our dashboard. Then we need to go to settings, scroll down, and then settings, go to region, click on it, and then click on static page. Click here and select home 4. Home 1 has a different look, home 2 different look, home 3 different look, and home 4 different look. It's home 4 design that I like, and that's the one I use for my demo. So I'll click on home 4. After that, I'll click on post name and pick a block, right? Block. After that, I'll scroll down and then just click on save changes. Once that is done, go back to our site again, reload, and our site will start displaying home 4, and that's going to serve as our homepage. And as you can see, our site is taking us to home 4. And this is our homepage. We've just set up our homepage. Next, let's create our menus, or let's set up our menus. To create your menus, go back to dashboard, scroll down, hover on appearance, and then click on menus. Click on manage location. Exit your menu. Click on here and then pick exit your menu. Now when you do this and save changes, your site is going to take the default menus created by the developer on your website, and that's not what we want. If we do that, our site is going to have the dummy menus or a weird looking menus like this, which will be hard for you to customize. So what I want you to do is I want us to create our own menus first, right? So click on edit menus, and all we are going to do now is to delete these menus. So let me help you see. Click here. All right, so beneath you see delete menu, just delete it, right? So get on it and click on what? Okay, we're going to delete all these menus. Let's delete it. All right, so we have deleted the developers menus. All right, we're going to create our own menu. So I'll click here and give it a name. So first we need to give our menu name. So that's main menu, like this, and then assign a location to it. Do you want it to be a header menu or footer menu? First we are dealing with the header menu, so just click on execute menu as the header. After that, click on what? Create menu. Excellent. Next, we're going to assign our pages to our menus. So the first page we'll be assigning is our home page. So scroll down, we're going to assign home 4. All right, so just view all in order to see all your pages, and then it's here home 4 as the front page. Elementor, just click on that one like this. Next will be our about us menu, so just click on about us. You can also create post your blog post menu. Just pick those pages that you want to be your menu and then assign them, and then my account menu like this. After that, click on add to menu. After that, scroll down, and beneath here there's a button you click to save the menu. So just click on what? Save menu. And our menu is saved successfully. So you can go back to manage location here, and I confirm. Now our menu's name has changed to what? Main menu, right? And that's what we want. Now let's go back to our demo site. Sorry, this is not demo site, this is now our actual site. So just click on reload, then our menus should change, all right, to our own menus, just like this. Of course, you want to remove the 4 from your menus so that you will not have something like menu home 4. Okay, so I'll go back to menu, edit menu, then scroll down, click on this drop down, remove 4. After that, beneath the save button, just click on save again. Now when you go back to your website, that 4 should be removed. And now we have home, blog, about, contact us, and then my account. So if I click on my account, the site is taking us to this part of the screen. Now, this is not the actual account I want us to assign on our page, because this is WooCommerce account page. All right. So let's go ahead and then look at the account page that will be assigned. I think let's go to pages, all pages, and I'm going to open it up like this. So open it, and then we have to take a look at the account page that we want. We want to assign them to their dashboard, not WooCommerce account. So let's check this. So preview it and see if that is the one we need. So when they click on my account, it should take them to their dashboard. Let's check that page, and this is the account page we want to assign them to. When they click on my account, we want them to go to their dashboard like this. So let's assign this page to as our menu. Scroll down and then click on this drop down. Scroll down a bit and then remove that account page. Now scroll down here too, but first we need to view all pages. So just click on view all and then scroll again, and you see dashboard here. Click on it. After that, click on add to menu. Let's change the name to dashboard. From dashboard to what? My account. Like this. After that, click on what? Save menu. If you cannot see it, beneath here there's save menu. Click on the save menu and wait. And our menu is saved. Now we'll go back to the website and then click on home. The site is going to take us to our home page like this. When we click on my account, it's going to take us to our dashboard and not WooCommerce dashboard. Just like this. So this is what we want to do. Okay. Hey guys, this part of the video is crucial. Because of that, you wouldn't want to miss a bit of it. I'm going to show you how to do some vital settings with your site, and that will help your website succeed or perform well. And that's also the core or the functions or the engine of your website. Notice this. When you click on create project, I'm going to open the developer's website. Instead of opening your own site and giving you the ability to create projects, it's going to open the developer's website. So you'll be navigated away to the developer's website. I'll be showing you how to solve that problem. Okay, so let's go back to the site. After we solve the problem, I'll be showing you how to change this text, how to edit your text. Later in the tutorial, we will be deleting all dummy content, all these things, so that you start from scratch and create legit or legitimate services. From there, we'll navigate our way to the footer area. and then I'll show you how to work with these links. Not just that, we're also going to be setting categories like this at the footer. So if this sounds interesting, watch this part of the video closely because it's very, very important. With that being said, let's go back to our dashboard. Once you land on the dashboard, go to theme or appearance. To appearance, and then you click on theme options. We're going to be navigated to this part of this screen. Please first click on general settings. Scroll down and the first thing we're going to do is to turn off demo mode. Okay, so if you turn on demo mode, that means there are some actions you can't perform, so get turned off. All right, and then turn on notifications. Good. So make sure you turn off demo mode and rather turn on notifications. From there, you turn what? Notification for messages. So turn this and this on and rather off this. Okay, and then click on save changes. If not, users will not be able to update their profile pictures and do other things. Some features will be restricted. Once that is done, we're going to change or set some links so that when users click on create service or create project, it will not navigate away from the site. Instead, it's going to help users create account on your own website. To do that, your way back to the top. And then click on header option. From there, scroll down to the bottom, and this is what is causing it. Okay, so from here, go in, remove it. Okay, from here to go in, remove it, and then copy your site address. Just copy your site address and go and place it. All right, so go back and then we're going to replace that here. See, make sure you place it there, and then here, the beginning, to place it there like this. After that, click on save changes. Now this is where you change the menu's name from create project to maybe whatever name you want to give to that menu. You can do that here. After that, just click on what? Saved successfully. Go back to the site. This time, reload it. Now when the site is fully loaded, try creating a project or a service, and your site will allow you. So just click on create project, and first of all, it's going to take you to your packages, just like this. I'll also be showing you how to disable these packages if you don't want that, or if you don't want them to be there. Okay, so we have solved that problem. your site navigating you away to a different site, that problem has been solved. Guys, let's look at the core settings of our website. Make sure you click on theme option under appearance. After that, on top, make sure you are on general settings. So just click on that, scroll down a bit, and this is where you can change the logo of your website. Just click here to upload a logo and replace it with this logo. So this logo is for your main website, and that's what users are going to see. This logo too is for your dashboard. If you change it, then logo on your dashboard will be changed. Now, breadcrumb. If you don't know what breadcrumb is, let me show you what it is. So I'll just open the site in a new tab. And then I'll open any of our pages, maybe about us page. So just click on about, and you can see this image here. This is a breadcrumb. This image is on every page. So when you click on block, you see it there. Okay, you see it's also here. So that's where you control the breadcrumb here. If you don't want it, you can just replace it by simply click on upload to replace it. Right, and now website preloader. If you want to show it, just click on show, and I hope you know what preloader is. Let me save the changes and show you what a preloader is. Good. Now let's go back to our home page. So let's click on home, and you should see some preloading effect. See this loading thing? That's a preloader. If you don't need it, just go and disable it. I don't need it, so I would disable it, because sometimes it's a JavaScript thing. Sometimes it delays, it keeps your website in delays. Right, so now we're talking about bad words filter. Sometimes, example with freelance website, okay, sometimes buyers and sellers would want to transact business outside your platform. So if you want to ban certain words, something like, maybe if they enter a word like WhatsApp, okay, WhatsApp, that means they are trying to WhatsApp each other and do business outside. So we don't want to have those words there. A word like email, so let's say email me. This thing, we don't need it. Even though they enter something like this, we want that word to be replaced by this. Okay, we want it to be replaced with this. So enter those words that you don't want them to use. Something like telegram, okay, and that's separated by a comma. Scroll down, and we have address for invoices. So enter your address, your business address here, and these settings we just did them. Make sure this is what turned off. If not, your site cannot transact real money, it can do other important things. It's going to be on demo mode, and then make sure here is on, and then you just click on what, save changes. So the only thing I'm going to change here is my logo. So I'm going to upload my logo off camera. Just uploaded my logo, so I'm going to now click on save changes. Next, let's move back to the top, and the next thing we're going to be focusing on is price and currency. It's called price and currency, and this is where you manage your currency. Very, very simple. Change your currency symbol here. If you want your site to be in USD, you leave it as default. Okay, so just change your currency things here, and the next thing we're going to do is to turn on statements. Very, very important. And this does not spoil anything. Statements that will be displayed at user dashboard, you want them to see statements of things, their transactions and other things. Just make sure you leave it as on. And then next up, we're going to click on wallets, and this will be talking about wallets. If you click on yes, it means users will not be able to deposit or to refund their wallets and use to make purchases. Make sure you leave it as no, and then add amount to wallet. Please, if you pick admin complete, that means this is going to be a manual process. Anytime a user adds money to his or her wallet, you have to go and approve it manually. Leave it as autocomplete. We have wallet amount deposit type. Do you want users to define the amount they want to deposit, or you want to define it for them? Okay, so we want it to be their own amount, so let's click on user define. This way users will be able to enter their own amount. All right, and that's good. We want users to be able to enter their own amount. We don't want to give them a specific amount. Now, for now, let's here to leave it as off. Okay, and then click on save changes on top. Next up, let's talk about header. So just click on header, and this is where you manage your website header. You want to change the appearance of your header. Okay, change it here. You can also pick this header. Right now there are two styles, here and here. Most of you would want to leave everything here as they are, because here we just did the changes. Now if you want to change this, the button's name from post service to create service, you can do it here. So this is where you do it: create service or create gig, create project. You can also change those things here and save changes. Very, very simple. Go back to the top, and next up we're going to be talking about blog. If you want to run blog posts on your site, just click on blog, and then your blog site bar, do you want it to be at the right hand side? Most sidebars are always at the right hand side, so leave it as it is. Now your blog page title, leave it as it is. Page detail, leave it as it is. Now you can run ads on your blog area. Now let me take you back to the site, and then click on blog. Scroll down, and this is the sidebar. See the search, this ad. These are the ads that I just showed you. So you see, this is an ad. If you want, you can disable those ads here. So let me take you there. Here, if you don't want those ads, I would advise you to even remove them, because those ads are from the developer. So guess anything you see like this, just remove it. Okay, so just remove it, because we don't want our site to be a dummy site. We want to now put real things there, and then click on save changes. Now you notice my voice has changed. This is because I'm suffering from Qatar. Okay. All right, so once you save that, go to authentication, and this talks about registration. Now if you want to show your registration buttons on your header, just click on show and leave it. So that means you're going to leave it as default. What about on the footer? Keep it as show logo on login page. Do you want to show your logo on your login page? That one you have to decide that. Now we have login page background image. On your login page there's a background image. You can assign that here. You can also remove it. Login heading screen text. Now let me send you, because we are already logged in, I don't know how. Okay, so we can't see it, but on your login page or sign in page, users are going to see this text: sign to this. So just remove it and put your site name there. Okay, so just put your site name there like this, and there's going to be a paragraph. Make sure you also enter your own text there. Scroll down and we have sliders on login page. So this one I have to show you, if not you will not understand what I'm talking about. Okay guys, I've opened my site in a private window like this, and this is how our site looks like. I've changed my logo with our buttons or our menus. Now let's click on sign in and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so this is the background image I was talking about. Sign into, you see, you have to change it to your site name. There's a paragraph here. Now the slider, this is the slider. You see it here? This is the slider. See? So let's go and work on our slider. I'll take you back to our first window, and because I've not yet saved my changes, that's why this one didn't take effect. Post service and get hired. So we'll click on it. You see this logo here, you can remove it and upload your own icon. It's an icon, okay, and then enter your text here. Post service and get hired here, and then enter your website name here and enter some text, your own text here. When you enter that text there, it's going to replace here post service. Let me see, post service and get hired here. It's going to replace this. All right, okay, go back and then, so make sure you change it. I'm only going to change this to my site name. Okay, up micro earnings made easy. Enter your text here, whatever you want to see, and then enter your paragraph. After that, click on save. You can add more slides by clicking here, but make sure you also upload your images or your icons. After that, simply click on what? Save. And we are done. Now let's go back to the top, and then that's for the login page. We're left with what? Registration page. So let's click on register, and this is our registration page. Now registration type, whenever a user registered an account on your site, do you want to assign them to or give them two roles: one, freelancer, and two, employer? Or you want them, the user, to select, pick one? Okay, so when you pick user selection, it means users will choose the one they want. Either they want to be freelancers on your site, or they want to be pure employers on your site. Users will decide. But if you pick both, and that means users are going to be assigned, or users will be given access to two accounts, one for freelancer and one for employer. All right, and then this is, pick one of them, and that will be a default account for the user, a newly registered user. Now show registration or register button on header, yes, and then on footer, yes. Okay, scroll and then show logo on register page. You can see, you can hide it, you can also leave it. So this is like on the login page. What we did, change your register background image, and then your register heading here, register with us, text, and then we have another sliders, the same thing. Go ahead and change your sliders like we did on our login page. Very, very simple as ABC. Once that is done, go back to the top again, and then we're going to click on Google reCAPTCHA. I have a video in the description which is part of my resource list. That video will show you how to create Google reCAPTCHAs, and I hope you all know what reCAPTCHAs are. it is a security feature provided by Google that detect bots on your site. So just click on and then enter your reCAPTCHA keys here. I hope you are aware of I am not a robot reCAPTCHA. Is that one. If you watch the video, it's going to show you how to enable it. So enter your keys and then click on save changes. Next, let's work on our email templates. Click on this drop down and then we have registration emails, invitations, your project emails, disputes, services, your payout emails, identity verification emails, package expiry emails or notifications. Whenever a freelancer is hired, this is the email that will be sent. And we have email job alert notifications or alerts. All right, so first is on registration. Make sure here is on, here is on. That way emails will be sent on registration. When you also enable this, the website admin, that's you, will get notified whenever a new member or a new user registered an account on your site. So this is going to be your the email subject, new user registration. You can change it here. Now this is the actual email, so you can expand this and then you will be able to see the email and read it and make edits to it. Go ahead and edit this email, but please, these are variables. You don't want to mess with them because they are default values. All right, and this is going to display your site name on your email. Display name here, and that's maybe the username. Display the email the person used to create the account. Now if you have any questions, just reply to this email. We are always happy to. So change everything here, and then beneath you can change this text. Everything is customizable. All right, but don't forget to change your logo. So just click on it once and then you will be able to click on edit, and then you can edit this logo. Right, come to advanced, do whatever you want to do with this logo. If you want to also delete it, you can just click on it once, click here to remove, and then insert a new logo. So let me show you how to insert a new logo. So let's click on here to remove. All right, so next up we're going to insert a logo by click on add media, and then we're going to select our logo. Once the page is fully loaded, just select your logo, and that's if you have already uploaded your logo. If not, then just click on upload file, and then you'll be able to upload your own logo from your PC. Because in my case, my logo is already on the server, so I'm just going to click on it once, and then here there's a button you can click to insert it. Just click on insert, and now our logo is inserted into your your email template, and that is it, guys. Now send welcome email to user on registration. Yes, of course you want that. And then welcome email template subject, leave it. Also you have to edit this, and then make sure you edit everything there. Change the logo, do whatever you want to do with it. Scroll down. This is very, very simple, guys. And your email verification on registration, if you want users to verify their emails, just make sure you enable it. Now another template will open, and then this email will be sent to them to verify their emails. And make sure you also change the logo here, because this is going to be the emails that will be sent to the user to verify their account. You can see here, verify my account. and the link will be sent, and this is a variable. All right, that will be sending the link. Okay, scroll down and then allow to log in without verification. If you want users to log in without verification, you can turn it on or off. Email verification subject. So this is the verification, what the subject. And then template again, password resets template is here. Make sure you edit all of them. All right, so you need time to edit all these things, but most importantly, and most of you will be updating only the logo. Okay, the logo, just change only the logo, because you don't want users to receive email from the developer. All right, because anytime an email is sent, they're going to see that logo there, the developer's logo. It's not the best. All right, so we're done with email templates. That is for what? Registration. We have invitations. Okay, so invitations, send invitation email to employer. Just make sure it is what? On. And then reject invitation subjects. Your project invitation is rejected. So this is also an email template, or these are email templates. So go ahead and then edit these emails like we did. Just expand like this, change the look, scroll, and whenever an invitation is accepted, now your project invitation is accepted, this email will be sent like this. Cancelled invitation subject. Your project invitation is cancelled. This is also another email template. After that, just click on save. After you change the logo in the individual email template, we also have projects. So just click on projects, and then please make sure you enable everything here. Just turn on everything, because you want them to receive emails, right? You want them to receive emails. Congratulations, you got a new project. Just turn everything on, everything on. And any module you turn on, that means you'll be doing some work there. That is changing the what? The logo. That's just all. Guys. And then scroll down and click on save changes. After you change the what? The logo and other things, just click on save changes. Next up, let's move back to the top. And this time, click on disputes. Once you click on disputes, make sure you turn on everything, right? So by default, it's going to turn on. Edit your template again, like we did here, and then click on save changes. After that, go back again and click on what? Services. Make sure everything here is turned on like we did, and then update. So let me just enable one like this, because this one is for projects. What you did for projects, the same thing you will do for what? Services, because your site combines the features of what? Fiverr and then Upwork. So we have projects and we have services. So what you did here, you do the same thing here. Turn it on, change your logo, and then click on what? Save changes. And that is all. Next up, payouts. You want them to receive emails about their money. Scroll back to it a little bit and then create payout email. So just click on you want to send email when payout is created for user, and then make sure you change the logo and the text. Scroll down and then just enable here and enable here. All right, enable them and save the changes. After that, click on identity verification. Go back to the top and then verification email about their identity. Congratulations, your account has been verified. And then also just expand this and then change your logo. All right, hello, your account has been verified. You can change that text and save changes. We have package expiry notification, and it automatically is going to put your website name here. All right, you can change it. Make sure go back to the top and then enable it first. Enable it first, and then this is now your expiry rules. You want them to receive emails 3 days before the account expires, okay, which is here. Now get message from, because you have to change it to your site name, and then scroll down, change your message here, and then your logo, replace your logo, and just click on what, save changes. Now hire freelancer. Hire freelancer. Where to make it on, you got a new project invitation, and that enable edit your text and your logo and save changes. And we have email job alert, the same thing, project for you. Right. Your site will tell them, hey, we get project for you, so they'll get email alerts on projects. So if employers create, or anytime an employer creates a project on your site, all your freelancers are going to get email job alert telling them that there's a new project, so that they'll bid. Okay, and then after that, all you need to do is to what, click on what, save, and then we are done with notifications when it comes to email templates. Guys, after setting up your email templates, go to the next options. The next one is URL rewriting. Skip that. Okay, go to projects and click on this drop down. Now the first option is project ID. If you want to show project ID on your project detail page, leave it as on. So make sure it is on. Here too, if you want users to post services without verifying their account, click on no. But if you want them to verify their emails before posting services, make sure you enable it. Next up, we have project paid or what, free. If you want your site to be a free site, that means employers are going to be posting projects for free. Click on free, so that this way employers will not have to pay subscription in order to post projects on your site. Most of you would want to set this as free, right? Now, project package approval. Do you want it to be automatic or manual? If you set it as automatic, the site is going to handle that for you. Scroll down and we have live chatting system. Make sure you leave it as enabled. Also enable here, and then enable active messaging. This is going to be your default project expiry in days. This must be a numeric value in days. So if you enter your value here, that means their projects are going to expire on this day. Okay. Create project approval. Now let me take you back to the project expiry. See, their projects are going to have expiry no matter what, because when they post a project on your site, they need the job done. That's why they post the project on your site. Freelancers are going to bid, and when a freelancer wins or get the contract, then the project will be delivered, and that means the project has come to an end. So you have to set a value here higher. All right, now create project approval, leave it as auto. Update project approval, auto. Allow project approval, enable. Allow project offer, enable here. Allow free proposal sending. Now, about the proposals, if you want your users to pay a certain fee in order to send proposals, make sure it is, if you want them to send proposals for free, okay, make sure it is what? Disabled. What I would recommend you to do is disable it. But if you want them to pay money before sending a proposal, enable it. But I'm going to disable it. Allow proposal to show publicly, make sure it is on. Allow project winner to show publicly, you can enable it so that the winner of the contract or the project will be announced, just like that. Okay, something like that. Allow project milestone creation for payment, you can leave it as yes. Allow tips or reward on project completion. If you have ever worked on Fiverr, you know of this feature. On Fiverr, buyers can tip a freelancer. That means they're going to award or reward the freelancer for doing a wonderful job. You leave it there. Project charge in percentage, you can set that here. Show project attachment, enable it. Number of attachments, you can enter your number here. Project attachment maximum size, okay, and the values are here. That means 1 MB is equals to what? 1000 KB. So enter your values here. Scrolling down, and we have create project. Leave this as default. Now this text will show on top of create project page. So on the create project page, this is the text that your employers are going to see. You can edit that text, okay. Mark featured project title. So any project that is featured, this is going to be the title. Text to show on below and heading feature projects here. You can leave it as empty. Enable or disable tip option, just enable it. Enable to detect proposal amount, click on to enable. Now tips for creating projects, click here and then enter your values. Click here, edit your text, click here, edit your text, and then click here, edit your text. Right, and save changes. Project type allowed, you want it to be a fixed or both, just leave it as both. Now required show or hidden fields. If you want to hide some fields when an employer is creating a project, you can hide them. Something like project title, of course you want this to be a required field. That way when they are creating a project, the field will be a required one. Category, of course we also want them to enter a category, to pick a category. We also want them to enter what? The project cost. So almost all these things should be required. But project location, You can even hide this. Okay, based on my experience, you can hide project location. Do you know why we're hiding the project location? This is a freelancing marketplace and it is not a classified listing website. We don't want a situation where freelancers or sellers and buyers will meet or transact business outside your website. If they do, you're not going to get your commissions. That's why anything concerning location, you don't want it to be shown, because if you do, they are going outside. Even project address, disable it, and then what, save changes. After you save the changes, go back to the top. And click on project search. This talks about your project search. Okay, leave everything as they are and scroll down. Now here, if you want to show or hide projects in the search, you can leave it as yes or no. Okay, now this is the part that I want you to remove, because these are the ads on your site. Let me take you to your site. That we click on home. And then I pick projects. So let's click on category, pick projects. After that, I'll click on what, search here. Now this is your project search page. All right, so we have search filter. Take you back to the top and show you something. So this is the search. This is the sidebar filter count. Sidebar is here. Sidebar filter count. So it will tell your users number of services that are under what, individual category. So right now under business we have 2, under service we have 1 service, digital marketing we have 1 service, here we have 1 service. See, so this is what we call the filter count or the category count. If you enable it, those things will not be counted. All right, so but left onto me, I'll say enable them, just leave them. All right, now about the ads. See this ad, it is here, it is below here on top. See, just remove it, I hope you can see here, search advertisement on top and then on the button or the bottom. So on the bottom we have to also remove that one, because if I take you down, we're going to see another ad beneath this here. So we have to also remove that one. After that, just save your changes. Now when you go back to your site and reload, those ads will be what, gone, they will disappear. Our site is successfully saved. So now let's reload our page. And now that ad is removed. When we go back to the top 2 is what, removed. Okay, Next up, let's move back to the top. We have project detailed page. Now, detailed page means when you open individual art. So something like this. If I open it, that's the detailed page for that project. Okay. So under here, we also have some arts. We have an art here. Just come here and remove all these arts, and then enter your own ads if you want to advertise things on your own site. But we have to remove these dummy ads. Okay, now show map on detailed page, leave it as off. We don't need maps. Okay, show open job post for authors. So if you want, you can leave it as on. Now when you turn it on, you want to show up jobs in the sidebar of project detail page. So that was up to you to decide. So let's also remove this third art, and then let's click on top here, save changes. Click on project lights, turn it on. Now anytime there's project alert, when you turn it on, your users are going to receive emails for the latest project matching or matching their search. Okay, you can hide empty categories here. Paid project alerts, you can also enable them here and here. Scroll down and then save changes. After that, we have our add-ons. But first of all, go and create a page. Simply click on what? Pages. Create a new page. Enter your terms. Create a terms and condition page. Enter your terms and condition. After that, copy that page and come and replace it here. Alright. So you want to replace that page here. Enter your page here. Now, this is our bidding area. Now, if you don't know what bidding is, let's go back. It's the amount people are going to be paid. So this is your bidding. Okay, it's here. We have 1, 2, 3. We have featured proposal, your sealed proposal, and then stick this proposal to the top add-on. Your employers, sorry, your freelancers are going to be paying you money to get their proposals in front of their employers. Okay, so this money is coming to you straight. Now this is where you set that. Just make sure you leave it as enabled, and this is your featured proposal. Now you see, this is your featured proposal. It's $5. You can change your values inside here. All right, after that, enter description, and that description can be found here, this description. So just scroll down, and then this your featured area. We also have the sealed add-on, which is $7 with its description and price. We also have project top add-on, which is stick this project on top here. After that, just click on what? Save changes. Let's go back to the top after saving the changes. So I'll take you back to our top, and I click on services. Services and projects work the same. So when you click on services on top, we have service ID. Leave it default. If you want freelancers to post their services completely for free, click on what? Free. Most of you would want to what? Leave it as free, because on Fiverr, freelancers can post services for free. We have service package approval, leave it as auto. Live chat, enable. Here to enable. Messaging, enable. Now we have default service expiry in, we leave it in days. Now the featured services, those services that are featured, how many days do you want them to expire? Leave it as default or change your values. Service featured title, you leave it as it is. Service featured description text, leave it as it is, and then click on what? Save changes. After that, we have service add-ons. So I'll click on add-on. Now if you want users to be able to create add-ons, you leave it. Now I hope you know what add-ons are. They are extra services your freelancers can add to their main services. So if I'm offering website design or as a service on your freelance website, you want to give me the option to be able to create secondary services, other services accompanying my main service. So if I'm offering web design, maybe you want me to also have the, or you want to give me the ability to create another service, something like maybe SSL installation or website renewal or whatever service you want them to offer. You can, or logo design as extra service. So just leave it as auto, and then what? Auto, and then just click on what? Save changes. We have add service. If you want to allow service users to be able to create services without email verification, leave it as yes. Okay. But if you set it to no, if you want users to verify their email before posting, set no. That way they have to verify their emails first before creating or posting service. So I think this is the best option. Create service approval. Do you want it to be automatically approved, their services, or you want to manual approve it? So if you're starting for a, let's say because it's your beginning, leave it as admin approval. That way you go, you have to manually check their services, approve their services to see what they are posting. If not, some people post spam things on your website. You don't want that, so you can leave it as admin approval. Update service approval. Anytime a service is updated or freelancer updates his service, you want it to be automatically approved, or the same way you can manually approve it. But if your site gets big and it starts to get a lot of users, that means you will not get time to manually approve services. Service charge in percentage, set that here. Service charge in percentage to employers, enter that here. Now if you want freelancers to be able to add video to their service, make sure you leave it as enabled. Number of videos, enter it here. Frequently asked questions, leave it as yes. Yes. Number of frequently asked questions here. Attachments here. Single service attachment maximum size here, and then your custom fields here. So make sure they are required, except for what? Location, hidden, and map. Hide it. After that, show, and I click on what? Save changes. Okay. After saving your changes, let's go back to the top. and click on service details. This is where you enable social sharing, so leave that as enabled. That way users will be able to share their services on Facebook or other platforms. Show review details public, like here, enable here, enable here, reviews, enable, leave it as it is. Show related services on, leave here as it is, everything as they are, except here. If you want to change your add-on description, change that text here. Scroll down and we have advertisements here, here, here. Just remove everything. Alright, and this service detail page. If you open one of the services, we have projects and services. If you open one of the services, you're going to see what we call adverts there, and then save changes. After that, go back to the top again, and we're going to click on what service search. So this, as we have them on our service detail page and then the search page. So you can have another search ad here on top and below. Just remove that. By default, there's nothing there. Go back to the top and then change your default image for services here. So default image for services. Go ahead and create your website logo, then upload it here, and that's going to be the default image for services. Freelancers who forgot to assign images to their services, your logo is going to serve as a default image for their services. Sidebar position, do you want it to be on left or right? Here, just leave them as on. Okay. Service search bar on. Do you want your services to be a list or grid? I like grid. Leave it as grid. And I hope you know what grid is. Let me take you back there and show you what grid is. So take you back to the top, and then I'll click on my logo. Then we get scroll down. You see how these services are arranged. This is a grid format. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 in a line, another 1, 2, 3, 4 in a line. But if we want the site to display it vertically, like 1, 2, 3, 4 in the list form, then you have to pick the list. But this view is better. Okay, so just leave it as grid, right? So here, everything here should be default, and then you just save your changes. After that, typography. This is where you manage your website. Text, anything related to text, you do that here. So just click on typography, and then we wait for the site to load, and it's here. Theme bottom colors. If you want to change the bottom colors or the bottom colors, you change them here. Hover here. Your theme button shadow colors here. Go ahead and play with them. Your body font can be changed here. If you want to change the font style, it can be done here. Your font color, that means your text color, is here. So if you want to change your text color to blue or anything, that can be done here. Your heading font, all H1s, H2, can be done here. Alright, up to H6. Your P tags, that's your paragraphs, can be done here. So just change the size and everything here, and then save changes. You can also click on reset if you mess with important things. Go back to the top, and we have page links. Just click on page links, and most of you would want to do that. Leave everything as they are, don't change anything, because they are assigned to the right pages, so just leave them. Chrome, click here, and then once a day or twice a day or hourly. Now project expiry code, do you want it to run once a day or hourly? I think once a day is okay, so just leave it as once a day, and then save changes. Both of them, leave them as once a day. Scroll down, and we have users. Click on users, and then first we have general. Leave this as dashboard. Select the user dashboard page, is default, leave it there. Image cover size here. Delete account. This will give users an option to delete their account, their freelancer's account or their employer's account, in case they don't want to work with you again. So just leave it as on. Announcement, leave it as on. Now you can enter your announcement here and your announcement text. Anytime you have announcement, come and leave it on, and it's going to be visible in their dashboard. So something like this, maybe you have a promotion, so let's say hot sale, and that you put get 20% off. So this gets announcement. I hope it's clear. 20% off this, but then save. When they go to your dashboard, they're going to see this notice there, and then you have to add your coupon code there. All right, we have payout settings. Make sure beneath here is on, right? That on top, make sure it is on. Processing fee, enter your processing fee here. Minimum payout limits, how much do you want them to reach before requesting for a payout? Payout after how many days? So after how many days will you give them payout? After a project is completed and delivered. Payout notice to show over the what, or the payout page. You can anyway see here, and then just click on what, save changes. Employers, upload a default image for what, your users or your employers here. Let me take you to my site, and because this account I have not uploaded my profile picture, you see that image is there, so it's going to serve as a default avatar on your website. You can leave it as default, okay, but remember to upload it to your through your host the image on your own site. So what I would advise you to do is download this image and re-upload it on your site, because right now it is hosted on the developer's website. So what you do is just click on remove and then re-upload, and then it will replace. Employer's default cover image, replace it here. Allow employers picture clickable, yes. Social links, do you want employers to have social links on your site? Left or to be, I'll say off it, okay. If not, freelancers are going to contact these people and they will transact business outside your website. Aside package or registration, turn it off. We don't want to assign package straight away, so let's turn it off. After that, leave everything as default and then click on what? Save changes. Once that is done, go back to the top again and we have freelancers. But before that, we need to click on edit profile. Now edit profile text area icon. If I leave it, you can also click here to select an icon. Alright, and you put it there. Required fields. Require contact number, height, sorry, maybe not required, but here height and then save. After that, their detail page. If you want to show contact details on employer's page, click on show, but leave it as what? Height. If not, freelancers are going to contact these people and they will transact business outside your site. You don't want to have their contact details on your site, okay? Advertisement in the sidebar. You can enter your advertisement here. Employer search. If you want to show only email verified employers, click on yes. If you want to show admin as an employer on search page, leave it as yes. So I will leave it as no. Yes, leave it as no. You don't want to be on the search. Employer sidebar position, the site left or right. Sidebar count, leave it as on. Employer spending or not, on. Scroll down and then these ads, remove them. Let's remove them and I will click on what? Save changes. After that, let's go to freelancer and the same thing we did for our what? Our employer. We do that for our freelancer. So yes, do that. And then here we don't want to assign package. Yes, off it. And then leave everything as they are or make your changes and then click on what? Save changes. After that, go back to it again and then we have API keys. We have API keys, but remember to change the edit profile, detail page, rating and what? Freelancer search. Now I think this one is different, a little bit different, so let's click on rating. Now this talks about rating. First rating, star title, professional. Second rating, service as described, and the third rating, star, communication level. So you just leave them as they are. You can also change the text in them. Okay. API key, and this talks about Google Maps, and we don't want to have Google Map on our site. So let's click on no map and click on what? Save. Scroll down. We have Zoom API. For now, let's forget about it. Statistics graph. Click on it. And then you can leave number of days. How many days will you show this chart? 20 days, 30 days, or whatever days. Do you want it to be a bar chart or a line chart? Here, chart color here, and then border color here. Save changes. And we have footer option. In my next episode, because we can't cover all these things here, so in my next episode we will be covering footer. But for export and import, we use this to install the script, so forget about it. So in my next episode, we're going to be talking about our footer area, and that's where we're going to be setting up our footer links. From there, we'll be setting up, or we'll be editing our pages. I'll show you how to edit your pages. That is not all. We're going to be deleting this dummy content from our website, and then I'll show you how to create your own content. Not just that, we're also going to be setting up payment methods. And that's not even all. We will also be creating packages. Those of you who want your site to be a membership site will be creating packages on your site. So the things I will be covering are beyond the scope of this video, so I'll send that to part 3 of this whole series. So thank you very much for watching this episode. Stay tuned, because I'm yet to record part 3 of the whole series. I'll see you there. Thank you very much. If you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, because I release videos like this. Even if I'm not feeling well, I still try my best to record videos, because right now I'm not all that fit, but because of the passion I have for my YouTube channel and for you guys, I'm recording videos for you. So thank you, and I'll see you later.